Wait until you see the setup I got now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got a ragu commercial in the stream.
Oh, do it.
Hey,
Oh.
nice. Ooh, that's nice and crystal clear.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Now it should be back.
Oh, holy fuck. That's your HO?
That's the HO.
What did you do? How did you do that?
That I've got the grass. So this is grass. By the way, you haven't tacked anything down yet, have you?
Hell no.
Okay.
I don't
Highly
plan on doing
recommend.
that at all.
They are 20 by 20 grass squares. You buy them in a pack of 3 over Amazon. And I think it's like 20 something bucks. So for a few
Okay.
packs of that, you could cover your entire 8 by 8 layout in synthetic grass. And it doesn't flake. That stuff doesn't flake. And then I've got all those structures, some of the ones I bought at the show. Now, here's the funny part. Okay, if you're looking in the back, there is a building. There's buildings that are kind of above the other ones. Do you see those in the back?
Yeah.
All right, so there's a green one, and then there's like a red one to the left of it, and then there's kind of like a brownish one to the right of it, right?
Right.
That brownish one to the right of it is a piece of paper.
Okay, I could see that.
The brownish one up on the black ledge on the right is also a piece of paper.
Nice.
I'm going to put together a background full of those. You know what I'm doing? I'm taking all the images, all the high-res images of like Walther's trackside structure products, and I'm printing them out.
Oh.
And I'm going to make a background
Nice.
from that.
It's pretty creative.
That's the idea. And it hardly took any ink from my Epson EcoTank. So I was very happy about it. Okay, I got to do a balancing sound check here. Oh, I don't actually hear any echo. At least I don't think I got any echo on this. Did we have sound from your side?
No.
I can put my mic back a little bit like that. It's probably a little bit better balance now, having a little bit further back from my face. All right, testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
3, 4.
Okay.
Were you able to hear that?
All right. Let me get the show on the road here with my trains. I'll get them going, and we'll see if we can get some rail fan action.
Were you able to hear that? The horn? Gregory. Greg? Hello?
All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear. Sorry, I had to walk. I have to walk away pretty far in order to get my engines on.
Oh, okay. Um, can you hear this horn?
I heard the horn a little bit.
Okay. I see your train going around.
I'm also getting a clacking effect. I actually got that that webcam microphone, having it down there. We're getting the clickety clack of the tracks.
Nice.
Ooh, we just had both engines go through at once. Very nice. So what's new with your collection? Have you gotten anything recently?
I have. Nothing really too crazy. So I'll wait until it comes around. So I've got these two gray Conrail cars. Let's see. Another Genesee and Wyoming car.
Nice.
This guy right here.
That's good. I like the color. It's kind of like a mustard.
Yep. And I got this Conrail gondola, which is cool, and this Conrail caboose, which is also gray.
Nice. So you got a lot
From
more
Bowser
Conrail,
for 20
which is
bucks.
good.
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that gray Conrail caboose is 20 bucks, Bowser.
Oh wow,
And it's more
that's pretty
detailed
cheap.
than the Atlas one. Yeah.
Where'd you find Bowser
got it from,
cabooses for 20 bucks?
Lombard Hobbies.
Where is that?
Actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't Bowser, it's Atlas.
Okay, but
Atlas.
still, that's a good price.
Yeah. But yeah, Lombard is pretty good. And they give you fruit snacks with every purchase.
Oh, that's that place that you ordered from.
Yeah.
Choo choo, motherfuckers! How's it going,
Choo
Christian?
choo, motherfucker.
It's literally the that's like the saying of this stream, definitely.
It really is. Absolutely.
I'm just letting general chat know we got a train stream going. I tried to do it, but it changed the video output to like general chat, so I couldn't do that on my main rig.
Gotcha. All right, I'm going to do a little locomotive swappy.
Okay. Have you thought about what engine you might get next, by the way?
If I don't get into ON30, I'm looking at Conrail SD45.
Ooh.
Very much like the one you have.
You don't have a big 6-axle, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
That's next on the list.
That's definitely going to be
think,
the way to go.
I think an SD45 would be pretty cool. In Conrail colors with Tsunami. That would be great.
Oh, yeah. So you're talking like an Aether and Genesis, or what with the Tsunami?
Yeah. Yeah, exact same one that you have, honestly, is the one I want.
Yeah. Should be able to find it. That sound is... Oh, it's awesome. Oh, so...
It is.
Christian, are you able to hear the clickety-clack of the tracks now as the trains go by? I'm testing out a new sound system as far as how I'm doing this. And also, what do you think of the town setup?
Yeah, the town's pretty BA.
All those buildings, Benj, other than... Do you see the one that looks like a lumber mill? The one that's like in the middle in the back? Yeah, that one was $5. Almost all the rest of those buildings were $1 a piece.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I had to buy them. I had to get them. I got to repair the one in the back. The tower that's in the back, there's the black coal tower that's kind of behind everything. You can't really see it that well. But there's one of those taller coal towers back there. That one it's missing like one of its, not missing one of its legs. It's missing the strut that goes under the legs. So it's like, it lists about 15 degrees normally. I got a piece of cardboard under it that brings it up to the same level.
It lifts lazily to the left.
It lists lazily to the left, absolutely. All right, these engines have been on here for a long time. Now that they've been warmed up and had a chance to run, I think I'm going to swap them out.
Yeah,
I
I'm
should
gonna put
stop
on
it.
my prized possession.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to stop one of the engines over by the station, though, for effect.
Yep, do it. All right. And here she is. This is my baby. Oh, I gotta clear this table off. This table is just an abomination.
My offer still stands. If you find small scenery pieces you want me to try 3D printing, I'm down to do that as long as it doesn't take over like 10 hours of print. I'm sure Thingiverse has a bunch of train scenery. I'm gonna get back to you on that for sure. Benj might be interested too because he's just setting up his table layout, so he needs some structures for that. I'm doing a funny thing. Okay, if you look in the back row, Christian, there's 3 buildings in the back left. They're like higher than the rest of the buildings. There's a green one in the middle. Then there's like a red one with a sign to the left, and then there's a brownish one to the right. Oh, very nice, Benj. The Genesee, Wyoming, the classic. Is that what is that? Oh God, I forget the designation for that one.
MP15
MP15.
DC.
Nice.
Yep. And the DC means direct current. It doesn't have an alternating current generator in it. So,
oh, that
this
one
is
isn't
my favorite locomotive.
That's not DCC?
Oh, it is. But I'm saying in real life,
Gotcha.
it uses a DC generator and not an AC generator.
Ah, understood. So Christian, what I was saying about those buildings back there, the brownish one that's to the right of that green one, that ain't a building. That's a cardboard cutout. That I cut out a picture of a building from Walther's scenery, and I basically put it on a little piece of cardboard. And then you'll see one that's on the black platform over to the right that's raised up a bit too. That's a photo that's on a sheet of cardboard. So I'm experimenting. I literally just did that a half hour before the stream to see what it looked like. I'm gonna try to compile like a large, like 3-foot long curved scenery that I can put behind so you don't see any of the video game consoles and stuff. So we're eventually going to have it all more enclosed, I think, and have it look like a city, maybe even on both sides. I'm considering even doing Skybox. Illusion Works, Skybox, basically. Yeah, basically. I am going to do possibly a little chunk of wood, maybe like a 2-foot piece of wood that I'm going to put some of the buildings on. And then what I want to do is I want to glue and wire actual lampposts and stuff to that piece of wood. I'm going to experiment in a couple of months with that, probably. Maybe a little bit sooner. It depends. I might put some actual lampposts and stuff and wire it and power it. I thought that would be really cool. Benj, it's smooth.
Oh, yeah.
It even takes the switches okay.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
That's great. I'm going to get another engine on the inside track. Be right back.
So,
Let go.
I am currently running 4 engines on one layout with 1 power pack, all on the same track. It's the nice thing about DCC. Here we go. Oh yeah, that engine looks amazing. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, I think I hear an Atlas switcher. That's two. See if I'm right. Listen to that thing computer by. Yep. CNWS2.
Is the sound coming through the engine pretty good?
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's working. I'm not
You got
getting
your
the echo.
you got your S2. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I put it on the inside track, so I can't operate the horn on it. But it certainly does make a nice noise. Flip Flop, how's it going, bud? Yes, trains. All right, Benj, what do you got going with yours now? I see yours coming around the outside.
Yep. Tell me if you can hear this. I'm going to blow the horn real quick.
Okay.
Didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it. I think we'll need to be getting a little closer if we could. What's the situation like with the back of the layout?
Well, so the sound is coming through right now. I'm using my AirPod speakers, my earbuds.
Okay.
Trying to debate if it would make sense to use my camera speakers. My phone, that is.
Yeah. It might. I don't know. That's a good question.
So tell me about the situation with the choo-choo cam. That thing just ended up not working.
So, I took a look at the feed, because I have the stream still from my first test of it. First off,
Yeah.
barely functional in the light at all. Let me explain to you how well lit that corner is right now. Just that little corner that we got right here. You don't see it off to the left. I have a little desk lamp. That's a double lamp. It's a double desk lamp, and it's got two 60-watt bulbs on it facing that town.
Holy shit.
And I've still got the 100-watt bulb from the room light that's just up above. So that corner has no issue with light. Benj, it was so weak. The video feed was so weak and so grayed out because of the low light. It just was not functioning right. And then anytime it would just go around the track, so we're not talking when it's going through the town. Like, you could see it when it's going through the town. when it goes around the track, the image gets green. Like, it's like almost like a turquoise. And then it starts getting staticky lines through it. And the staticky lines get worse as the charge gets less. So after a half an hour of doing that, there were so many lines going through the center of it. It was so distorted, it was crazy. So yeah, sadly that
Like a defective system.
yeah, and I mean when it first started, within the first 5 minutes, there really wasn't too many lines, but you could tell the big difference as it went on. So it's not a great system. So sadly, we were just out the money on that one.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's a really cool concept. The way that he has it integrated is that you can integrate it into the engine itself. You can power it through the DCC engines if you have like a plug for it. So you can keep it going at max power, and the track will charge it. Okay, so then it keeps the image stable like that. It's basically the low light is my big complaint. Like, you need such brightness, you need it to be so bright that it's almost unusable in any other situation.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
You would need it up on a train layout with like tons of 100-watt bulbs shining down on it,
Right.
All right, I'm gonna get the other.
Doesn't seem right.
I'm gonna get the other noisy engine out while it's still early. I'm gonna get the Great Northern and put it on the outside. We're gonna get some horn action.
All right.
Benj, that's a nice long train you got.
Yeah, 13 cars.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Oh, Benj, I forgot to tell you, my dad's got the HO set up on his O-gauge layout now.
Oh, yeah?
He finished it. He tacked it down and everything. He was just telling me today he was running my my RS-12 Lehigh Valley with 16 cars.
Nice.
Yeah, he's enjoying it. He's enjoying having a large layout to run it on now.
So it goes around the outside, right?
Oh, yeah. Just can't run it while the O-gauge is going. At least the big engines, because the big engines will sideswipe it or going around the curves. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Debating what I want to run next. Try to limit the amount of time that I run this engine because it's so rare that I may never find another one. So, and if I do, it'll be on eBay and probably used. Oh, he's blowing some horns. He's blowing the horns. He's dinging the bells. I'm very OCD about this engine.
All right, I'm back.
I heard the horns and the And the bells
Did you hear it?
and the whistles. Yeah.
All right, good. So the whole set, my whole microphone setup's working great then. That's excellent. To be honest, that might be my favorite diesel that I own. It's the only one I got with a working Mars light, you know?
Oh, okay. The E8
Yeah.
or the E5,
It's
whatever
just so
it is.
nice.
Yeah. All right.
All right, what are we putting on?
It's Conrail time.
Ooh. So how many diesels do you have that are good in DCC?
4.
So you've
All
got
of which are running on my layout
you've got
at the
that.
same time.
Do you have like the GP38 or something? What is it do you have for the Jeep?
Yeah, I have 2 GP38s, GP7, which is that red one that I was running, and my MP15.
Oh, because the Conrail's a GP38 as well.
Yes. Yep.
The Toronto, Hamilton, Buffalo Jeep, that's a GP7?
Yes.
That was a good choice, Benj. I'm glad you got that. I thought that was an excellent train.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It took some effort to get it to work, but
Yeah.
it was worth it. Didn't cost me any extra money. Let's see if this derails. I didn't throw the switch.
Bring that engine right over here and blast its horn when it's right in front of the camera.
Okay. I'm going to have to... I don't know if you're going to hear it. This is the one that struggles with the mic. But we'll try it. Ready?
Yeah. Ooh, we heard that.
Okay.
Absolutely
Good.
heard that. Nice.
That's new because last time that didn't work. Cool. All right, I'm gonna get this one hooked up, and then I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, if it derails, yell into the microphone as loud as you possibly can. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay.
And then I'll come out of the bathroom with toilet paper between my legs.
Comes running out. His pants are down. His ass cheeks are flapping about.
Dick's a waving.
Dick's a waving. Benj, you need to get more of that. That Burlington coal car is so cool.
Yeah, I really do. This was a nice car. This is Atlas Mainline or Atlas Master. It's a good line.
That's a real nice car. And now you need to get another Burlington engine to go with it.
I do need a Burlington engine. So it's going to be either Burlington or Conrail SD45 is what I'm leaning towards.
Nice.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. So Christian, what have you been doing in your spare time now? You still playing a lot of that mech game? Are you doing a lot of Final Fantasy still? I've been sadly swallowed back up by Entropia. It got me. It got me, Christian. It got me good. Gameplay-wise, story's kind of meh. Yeah, I'll have to see what I got time-wise on Friday. Are you gonna be able to use a base mech like the rest of us? So we don't have to see you bushwhack everything while we can barely shoot anything? Alright, that's good. Trying to decide what I want to put on next. I don't know what I haven't shown to the stream yet. It's hard to say. I don't know what I haven't shown yet. Might switch to a steam engine on the outside. I gotta see what I got. I've only got the one steam engine with sounds in my apartment. The other ones are all over at my grandma's house. You know what? Since we got such a nice setup going, maybe it's finally time to unveil the monstrosity. It's gonna take me a while to set it up. I'll wait till Benj is back. My prized possession that I have of a steam engine, because I think the village is looking nice enough where we got a nice little scene. The real question is, will I have enough cars to pull with it anymore? Because I actually took a tub of about 30 train cars over to my grandmother's house for storage. So I've got a tub of about 60 or 70 cars under my bed. I've got about 60 cars, maybe a little bit more over at my grandma's house. And I still got, I bet you I still got, counting all the passenger cars. Because I've got, I don't know, 50-something passenger cars still here with me. And then I probably got about 30 or 40 freight cars. No, I bet you I've got more freight than that. I must have more freight. I got a lot of freight. I think he's coming back now. Uh-oh. His image froze.
Okay, can you hear me?
Your image froze. I can hear you, but your image froze. Benj? I think we lost him. I think we lost the kid. I gotta turn the one. I'm gonna turn the one engine, the sound off, I think. I'll be right back. Technical difficulties. He might be coming back now.
Can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I had technical difficulties.
That's all right. Boy, it would be cool if you could get a way to have the camera stick there permanently.
I know, right? All right, I'll relocate it. I'll take this opportunity. I
Okay.
gotta move.
Benj, I'm gonna take this opportunity. I'm gonna unveil the big bastard. I think it's time. I got the nice little
You
town
think
set
so?
up. I'm gonna do it.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna go do it. It's
All
gonna
right.
take me a little bit because I got to get all the cars with it.
Right.
So
Okay.
sit tight,
Oh
folks.
shit.
I'm gonna get another engine on the inside track too. I think.
We're gonna hit.
Let me do that one first.
Oh, that's close. Okay.
Whoa, Benj, are you able to have the camera there? That's like the coolest camera angle ever. The one you just had.
That's pretty good though, right?
Well, it's vertical now. Now I gotta.
Oh, yeah, that's no good.
Oh, I can do that. Do you want me to do that?
Let's try it.
And
What
then
the hell?
I can zoom in. I can change the aspect of the feed.
Holy shit! And I can actually use the vice to control the camera angle.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! There you go, dude.
It's so cool.
Now the
Oh, I
audience
love
gets to see
this.
the stream magic, and you get to see it too. The stream
There we
magic that's
go.
going on right now.
How's that?
Wait till you see this shit.
Let me know if that looks okay. I think it's good. Can you make it bigger?
I'm working on it. Wait till you see it.
Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, there you go.
And now,
Nice.
now we even get to make mine bigger to match it. Since you're doing the vertical take now.
Cool. Hear that engine in the background.
Oh, it's chugging. I gotta shut it off. That one's starting to give me a headache. The damn gas powered guzzler or whatever the hell it is. It sounds like a gas engine. It sounds like a lawnmower.
Yeah, it does.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna start the transformation for the big engine. Whoops.
Christian, have you seen Greg's biggest engine?
For everybody's reference, the engine I'm putting on right now is a GP60 with a modern facelift. Benj, have you seen this one?
Yes, I have. That's one of my favorite engines of yours.
All right, I'm putting it on right now while I get the other thing ready. Ah, shit. Damn it. God damn it.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
major derailment. My fault. Everything blew up. Oh, the poor thing. It never saw it coming.
Never stood a chance. Brains.
All right, did we hear about the crash? Did that come through the
Yes.
microphone? Okay.
What happened exactly?
My cord that I've got over the armchair of my couch that is running down over the tracks to the other side to actually plug in for my light thing. The cord fell, bisected the train, threw two cars off the track, and the engine went skidding ahead.
Bisected the train. I like that.
It just cut it right in half. It was great.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I'm working on getting the other one. Hey, what if you had to choose like New York Central, Norfolk, and Western Pacific caboose, what would your pick be?
New York Central.
New York Central? Okay. Let me go grab it.
Doing some moving around of locomotives here, so I can do a swap out again pretty soon. This is where wish I had a better selection of diesels. I've only got, like I said, 4 diesels that run on DCC right now, and 2 that are DC only, and 2 steam engines. 8 locomotives. My next engine is going to be just like this one, except it's going to have 6 axles instead of 4, and it's going to have a better sound unit. That is if I get it. Looking at possibly doing model train scale, which is known as ON30, which is O scale that runs on HO track. So you can imagine the distance between the rails is HO, but the trains themselves are actually O scale, so they're pretty big. And that represents a narrow gauge train. Pretty rare, but they're nice looking. They're usually die cast, and they're kind of expensive. But I think it'd be pretty cool. Well, while Greg's fiddle decking around with his trains, I'll give you a quick run by of what other hobbies I'm into. Here, these model planes. Got that one right there. There's a jet. Has 135 miles an hour. That one I use for my FPV flying, first person view. Fly it from a set of goggles and fly it around like that. And I got this guy, which I built from scratch several years ago. I only flew it like 5 or 7 times, and it flies for an hour and a half on a single charge. And I got this little bastard, which is a gyrocopter. And the way that works is, as it's moving forward, air starts to spin that rotor on top, which is freewheeling, and it starts to create lift. Faster it goes, and it just flies on that auto-rotating rotor right there. That's why they call it an auto gyro. It's a pretty cool concept. Does it fly well?
We're getting there,
no,
guys. I'm sorry it's taking so long. Sorry it's taking so long, Benj.
Oh, that's all good. I'm showing some of my planes since
cool.
I've never done that.
Nice.
And look what I still got, Greg.
Hey, how many propellers are we on now?
Infinity. You wouldn't believe how many times I had to glue that son of a bitch back on.
Do they still make the part, or can you get it?
Oh yeah. They made a new version of the Night Vapor.
Oh, that's cool.
It has active stabilization now.
Ooh, probably good for us.
Yes.
All right, I gotta go back to putting cars on. This is taking a while. I'll be right back.
Okay. But yes, that's what I do with what I used to do with a lot of my free time. Anyway, I haven't done it much recently, but. Oh, Greg just must have gone bowling. Jesus. I think one more lap for this Conrail, and I'm going to switch it out to something else. Jeez. All right. This is the official professional way to decouple engines. I can't get this aligned. I bet we have the distinction of being the only model train streamer on Twitch. Something to be proud of. All right. See if this other Genesee Wyoming locomotives wants to squeak today or not. The toss up. Half the time it does, half the time it doesn't.
Oh, we're almost there, guys. I swear to God.
Sounds painful.
All right, I'm gonna go get the engine. Okay. If you heard me, I'm going to get the engine now, and then we're gonna see some action.
All right.
Or I would if I put the train on the right way. I gotta switch out the caboose now for the other side. I have it going the opposite direction that I wanted it to.
Damn.
I'm stupid.
First world problems.
Pay no attention to the train that is now at the station. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Christian, you might appreciate this. So, on that note, piece of shit.
Son of a bitch is ready.
All right, I'm back.
All right, Christian, I hope you're watching.
So, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I
Benj
don't
is
know what the
back.
fuck keeps happening, but yeah, I'm back now.
Oh, jeez. All right, well,
All right.
are we ready for the big reveal? Benj?
Yeah.
Okay, there he is. We ready for
Do it.
We're ready? This is my pride and joy. The centerpiece to my entire collection. And I doubt I'll ever get anything else this cool. Maybe I will someday, but this is my favorite engine that I own. And I think the most I don't know historical significant, but it's just design-wise it is so cool. All right, here we go.
Oh, I hear it. Holy shit, it sounds good. Hold back my throttle just a little bit. This thing's hauling ass. There she is.
Enjoy the awesome power of the Southern Pacific cab forward. It has a 4882 wheel configuration. 48-8-2. love it. I love articulated locomotives. I gotta count the cars on the next pass.
That's your biggest locomotive, right?
Yes, next to the Y class, Norfolk and Western.
Right.
The Y class is very close. That's a 2882. And I think the
That's right.
I think the Y class in real life might have been more powerful. But that thing just looks so cool. I should have checked it to make sure it wasn't hitting any of the buildings when it came through. That probably would have been a good idea. You know what? I gotta go over and watch now. That thing might be hitting a building or two. I gotta go look.
No, it's not. I'm seeing it on the stream. It's not.
Okay.
It's just barely missing it.
I might want to move it back a bit. So what do we got going with yours right now?
I just switched on a different locomotive.
Nice.
I've run all 4 of mine now.
Do you have it so you can switch to DC at will?
I can, yeah. I'd have to take all locomotives off, but yeah, I can do that.
Right.
Otherwise, they'll all go the same time.
Exactly.
Not that would really be a problem.
Like Pete's layout?
Right.
You gotta convince him to stream that shit sometime.
Oh, I'm sure he will. So he can run up to 2 trains the same time, each with 50 to 100 cars on one power pack.
Wow, that's nuts.
Absolutely crazy. So, Christian, what I was going to tell you related to 3D printing stuff is, if it doesn't count out again, these little air inlets for the motor, my buddy 3D printed for me. And they work fantastic. Every time I've landed, this motor has come back cold. And I'm telling you, it's because of these inlets. I wonder if you can see in there any. But yeah, it's pretty cool. ABS plastic. There's a fully engineered duct right there. And I think it works pretty good. So next time I build my own airplane, which may not be for a while, I think I'm going to actually buy a 3D printer so that I can 3D print my own shit, because that's really helpful. Yeah, he just has one of those maker bots that he built from a kit. Works pretty well. 3D printed several things for me. It's nice to have your own printer, though. And I'm trying to remember what sound unit that cab forward has. I think it's not Proto Sounds, Paragon, I think. I'll have to ask Greg when he gets back. Look at that thing. That thing is just sweet. Yeah, I think PLA is more common. You would know better than me, but my work, it's a shame because my work has so many 3D printers and you can't use them for personal stuff, so it sucks. Because otherwise I would just bring all my projects there, obviously. Even if I had to buy my own spools.
And that, folks, is power. This engine could easily pull 70 or 80 cars. That is like 25 cars, and that is at like power setting 1, basically, and it's able to get underway with that many cars that it's got on it.
Yeah, that thing's beefy, motherfucker, like Christian said. I like the coal in that car right there. You can actually, it looks real. Actually, it might actually be coal.
All right. I think we got a good demonstration.
Yeah. So you got, remind me, is it Paragon in that Paragon 2?
That is Paragon 3 with the Rolling Thunder.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the newer ones. I think they're out with 4 now.
That's possible.
Think so, yeah.
It's possible.
Rolling Thunder's cool. You should get the damn subwoofer for it.
I know.
That would be sweet.
I've thought about it. It'd be worth it. It's just because, oh, God, how much that engine already costs. I don't even want to talk about it. You're right. That thing is coming really close, but it's not hitting the buildings. It's actually really cool how close it's coming.
Yeah. Satisfying.
I think I got the tolerances all pretty good there for the village. How'd the sound go, Christian? Could you hear everything all right?
Yeah, and Greg, that one hopper, does that have real coal in it?
Which one?
I think it's the first one.
One of them does. I bought one of them at a show. Somebody took a bag of carbon like that you would use either in like for decoration or like in an aquarium for like an aquarium
Yeah.
filter, and they glued it all together in a brick. I've got a whole fleet of cars actually. I've got like 8 Chesapeake and Ohio cars. Somebody took like a cutout of foam, and then they sprayed glue on it, and then they dumped a whole bunch of coal on top of it, a bunch of carbon.
Yeah.
And then they, they clear coated the top of it, and now it's like a solid coating.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
But yeah, it's by far my favorite engine that I own. I can't say there's any other engine that I would own that I would like better than it. I think there's maybe one I would like the same, and that's the Norfolk and Western A-Class. I just think it's a really sleek locomotive, and it's really cool.
Which one's that again?
The A-Class is the 2664, and that one was designed for high-speed passenger transport through the mountains if it was needed.
Oh.
Yeah, so that one could haul 20-plus passenger cars at over 80 miles an hour if it needed to.
Which one was 611? Was that the J class?
That's a J class, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like the big boy the same?
Oh, I'd like the big boy. It's just not my favorite.
Yeah.
I think it's just not my favorite. It would be cool to have someday for sure. I like the A class. The reason why I like the A class, I've got the passenger car set too to go with it. I just like the idea of having an articulated engine that was made for carrying passenger cars. I think that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is cool.
So maybe an explanation of articulation in an articulated locomotive. You get an engine that big, and basically, if it was solid, if the wheel configuration was solid in length, if the length of it was solid and none of them turned, that thing wouldn't be able to take any curves. The best example of that would be what's it? Not the triplex, the duplex, the T1 duplex, which was a Pennsylvania locomotive, and it was a rather large steam engine, and basically that thing could only take select curves. I want to see between Pennsylvania and Illinois. I think it was actually between Ohio and Illinois. There was a select track where they were able to run it because it was almost entirely straight run because the thing couldn't turn. So what the articulated locomotive does is it basically takes 2 drive wheel sets. It takes 2 sets of drive wheels, and then they pivot. So then they make it so that they can go around curves, and the top portion of the engine itself also pivots, and it's on a mount that swings out away from the track as it's going. So instead of having to have we got eight drive wheels per side, all in a straight row. You only have basically a set of 4, and then that articulates and makes it so it can go around the corner. So it acts like it's no bigger than a 484 locomotive, essentially, around the curves. So that's the reason for that. The reason why the engine, if you might notice, looks backwards. There's also a reason for that.
That's because it is.
It's because it is. And it was done by design. And he would be very astute at noticing such, and you would be absolutely right. Now, this is able to be done it's able to be done for one reason. At this stage in the game, those locomotives were all oil burning. So this was not a coal-burning steam engine. This was an oil-burning, so it had a fuel line that was able to go into the engine itself. So you didn't have to have people shuffling coal. Now, why would you have to turn an engine around? Well, you get a big damn engine like that. You have it go down a very long tunnel through the side of a mountain. Crews were asphyxiating, passing out, going through tunnels in the Southwest. Because the tunnels were so damn long in mountains that the crews were just blacking out, and it was terrible for the crew's health. So they decided, hey, let's put the crew up front, let's have the smoke in the back. I don't know why it took people that long to figure it out, but it's a beautiful design, and it worked, and it definitely saved lives, and it eliminated a problem. So it was a really cool design standpoint in engineering for locomotives, and that's probably why it's one of my favorite things too. Took them long to realize cigarettes were bad for you too. I know. Hey, some people still don't care, man.
Oh yeah.
I know, it took them all. Boy, they used to think cigarettes were the best thing for you. They tried to put that out there.
Propaganda.
Doctors used to prescribe them.
It's crazy. I can't even imagine.
Crazy stuff.
What's your prescription for Marlboros?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Did you say so?
Just saying, if they didn't realize smoke, I know. I think they realized it was bad from the steam crew when they had entire groups of people that were blacked out. That probably was at least a little bit of a notice. Let's get a horn, Benj. I haven't heard the horn on that thing in a while. Does that one have one?
This one does not have sound.
That one doesn't have sound. Okay.
It's the only DCC engine I have that doesn't have sound.
Well, that's all right. I'm trying to decide.
Yeah, I'm running it because this one has been squeaking, and I oiled it, and I'm trying to make sure it's not going to start squeaking again.
Right.
Because if you remember, this is the one I had to actually send to Atlas for them to replace the bearings.
Right. And they did that for you free of charge, right?
No, it was $35 because it wasn't under warranty.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty cheap, though.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I mean, Jesus, when I sent my engine to Bachman, my 210-2, because I was having a shit ton of problems with it, just for them to look at it was $50, you know? But that that's not with the shipping. I think it was like upwards of $60-$70 all said and done.
Yeah. And this is Atlas, you said?
That was Bachman.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't that far away, dude. I mean, it literally went to the Bachman plant in, I think, in Pittsburgh or Philadelphia.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. It's just they charge different amounts for their overhead, I guess, their labor. But
I don't know if I got a chance to talk to him. I can't remember. Bachman's got this one old bastard that they have look at all the trains, and he just tinkers with them all day and fixes everything that you send in.
Isn't that every train guy?
Yeah, I guess, but it's just like they got like one dude. That's what I'm saying. Is like I think it's just like their maintenance department's one guy.
That's how Atlas is too. His name is Don. Real nice guy.
Oh, you talked to him? Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. I called him with this engine. He's like, "Yep, I got it sitting right in front. I'm gonna get started on it right now." But I called him over the holidays because this Buffalo or Toronto, Hamilton, and Buffalo is acting up.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, you might not even want to bother shipping it to me because I got He says he has shelves full of trains that need to be repaired for the holidays. Because it's the
Oh,
holidays,
jeez. Yeah, it's the
everybody's got their
holidays.
trains going up.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, there's probably 100 or 120 cars or locomotives that have to get repaired before mine. I said, well, screw that.
Oh,
And
God.
instead, he sent me the parts. I repaired it myself, free of charge.
Oh, that's
Good guy.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. That's real cool. I think I'm going to put, for my last engine change, I'm going to get a steam engine going on the inner track, so we have 2 steam locomotives. Let me go grab that really quick.
Yeah, there you go. Different herbal cigarettes for different shit. That's ridiculous. Wonder what it took them to realize how bad cigarettes for you. Did they just take a whole bunch of chest x-rays of people who were smoking, find out they all had lung cancer? Yet. That would suck. Yeah, it's too bad. Well, some people just, even nowadays, like Greg said, they just accept the consequences. They don't, you know, whatever. Whoever floats their boat. Fine with me. Just don't give me a cigarette because I ain't gonna smoke it. In fact, if I did smoke it, it would make the condition I already have worse. So. Yeah, I think I remember hearing that at one point. It's interesting.
So Benj,
Yeah,
what's better than one articulated locomotive?
a Norfolk and Western 2882.
Well, I was going for 2 articulated locomotives at the same time.
Oh, was I right?
No, that one doesn't fit on the inner track.
Oh,
This is the 2662 Chesapeake. This is the one you like the best.
oh yeah, the one with the white walls.
Yeah, let me get this thing going.
Yeah, I like that one. I mean, Christian, I could see like incense being kind of a nice thing because you're not directly inhaling it. Like one of those things that you just, you know, set out on a couple pieces of wood. I don't know. I think incense smells good if it's the right one. Or I know quite a few people who smoke cigars. I've always wanted to just try it, but I can't do it because the content of the cigar would fuck me up probably. So, right.
It's a shame that dumb bastard disabled the headlight and everything on it.
You disabled the headlight too?
Oh, it's because it's tied to the DCC setup. I can't turn it on.
Should be able to. You should be able to wire it so that it.
Well, I'd have to wire it. Yeah, I can do anything to it that I want, but.
So he took the decoder out?
Took the decoder right out of it.
What a dummy. So how did you know that it had a decoder to begin with?
It said it on the box.
Oh.
So, like, it's from the factory, it was DCC equipped, and I was all excited, and he was like, just to let you know, the guy that we got this from removed the decoder is an old school guy. Oh, shit.
Oh. Okay, I was going to ask if it was possible they just gave you the wrong box, but...
Oh, no, this engine I got at a train show for $100.
Yeah, okay. That's a shame.
Yeah, well, I think probably... not DCC equipped, it would have been 200, 250 with DCC, 300 with sound, close to $400 new.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
So
I could see that for sure.
for $100 with no DCC and no sound, and it runs like a top, I'll take it. You know.
Yep, runs like a top. Yeah, yeah. The only locomotive, believe it or not, I tell you that Genesee and Wyoming switcher. I don't know what it is about it, but it's got to be my second favorite locomotive of all time.
I know what your first favorite is.
What is it?
Well, I think I do. It's
What is it?
number 18.
Yeah, yeah. I guess my top three are kind of all the same. It's hard to pick one.
Yeah.
Number 18 is definitely tied for top three.
And then you're the
Big boy.
big boy. Yeah.
Yep, and the switcher are all tied for top three.
Yeah.
Number 18 has just got a special place in my heart. I'll probably never see the damn thing run again, but
I know. I really hope they get the poor thing going. So number 18, for those who are listening, is the steam engine that was doing the passenger service for the Attica and Arcade Railroad, which is a Class 3 short line railroad that was mostly for excursions, but they actually make, I guess, a decent amount of money doing freight, which is what they do with their diesel locomotives. And now they use one of their three working vintage diesel locomotives to do the passenger service now instead. Number 18 is currently sitting in pieces, I believe, in Pennsylvania.
Is it in Pennsylvania?
I think it's in the Strasburg shop.
Mm.
I'd have to. It's either in Strasburg or it's in. Where's that famous place in Virginia?
Oh, I'm not sure. Not sure about Virginia.
Yeah, it's that. It's the shops. It's the shops where the J class was put together and everything. I'm gonna have to think about it. Boy, it's been a long time since I've had the two articulateds together.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that GP38 a lot, Benj.
Thanks. Yeah, I like it too.
What brand you said that was? That was Atlas?
Yes, that's Atlas.
Nice.
Atlas Silver.
And now you got all three numbers of that Genesee and Wyoming boxcar thing,
Yes.
right?
Yep. That's all three of them.
That's pretty cool.
Any Genesee and Wyoming boxcar I can find, I'm just going to buy it immediately.
Right.
I mean, yeah,
it's
right.
fair cop. All right, Christian, thanks for hanging with us.
All right, man, take it easy, Christian.
We'll probably be shutting it down here in a minute anyways.
Yeah.
Have a good night, bud.
Thanks for keeping us company.
Damn it, I hope at least one of these two engines lasts until I get a big layout of my own someday.
Oh, yeah. That 4884 or 4882 will be great. That'll be fine. I don't know about the other one, but your cab forward should probably be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You keep oiling it, right?
The cab forward?
Every so often? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I haven't. I mean, it's been in the cabinet. So, and it's like
yeah, you don't run it much.
It's out of the way of dust. So I'm pretty, the oil doesn't evaporate, so I don't have to do it that often.
Well, that's true, yeah.
The Bachmann Spectrum, I've definitely oiled that thing. I'm not as worried about that one. I think it's plastic gears, which I know that sounds bad. But the alternative with a Bachmann is a rubber pulley.
Ooh.
A rubber belt, which is why my 210 Decapod runs like a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
I'll have to show that on stream sometime so you can see what it... Like, that thing will just slip for no reason. Like, 0 cars, it'll slip. Basically, the most I let that thing pull is 3 cars. I actually bought cars for it. I loved it so much, but it slips. I'm so upset. It's Tennessee. It's Chattanooga. What the hell is it? It's something Chattanooga in Tennessee.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that, but
Oh, you know what it
so
is? I think it's Nashville, Chattanooga in Tennessee.
oh, interesting.
Let me see.
So it's too bad because I really like the look of the Decapod.
I do too.
Big fat fucker. Huge engine. You said they were really slow, right?
Decapods were really slow for the most part. Yes, they were designed for slow, like 40 miles per hour.
But pulling a shit ton of cars.
Pulling a shit ton of cars, absolutely. Dude, that one, I hope it's still there, and I hope it hasn't sank into the swamp yet.
Oh yeah. Just topples over.
One of these
All
days it
freaking
will.
500,000 pounds of it
I know.
or more.
Yeah, I wonder how much that thing weighs. That's so big. There's this a 210 Decapod steam engine out near it's Hamburg, right? It's Hamburg, New York.
Yep.
It's literally right behind a model train store that me and Benj have both been to, and it's the largest Decapod ever made. There is none bigger. That's as big as they got. Pennsylvania made things really big. That was a huge engine, for sure.
Well, there were others that size, but that was the biggest version they made, right?
Yes. That's the biggest version. It's not the biggest singular unit. That's just the
Right.
biggest model.
Right.
And it was a real shame. This is what I found out. It's that sadly, politics even goes into things like model trains and real trains and historical train societies, because somebody in Pennsylvania offered money to the rail society that owns that steam engine, and it was like a good chunk of money. I think it was like $500,000 for that engine, and they were going to bring their own special flatbed truck. Mind you, this is a giant engine that, with the tender, we're talking like is 100 feet long. Okay, and they have a specially designed flatbed truck in, I think, 2 of them in pieces to take this engine apart and then to be able to carry it on the highway. That boggles my mind, to carry like a 60-foot, the engine itself being over 60 feet in length, is just, and how heavy it is. It's insane.
Yeah,
And
that's insane weight.
they were going to do this, right? They were going to make this happen. And this historical society says no deal. They don't want to do it. So now it's
Right.
slowly sinking into the swamp. They actually offered twice. The people actually came back like a year later and offered again. But the people said, no can do. So now it's slowly sinking into a swamp, basically. It's a piece of
Yeah,
junk
it's kind of
now,
stupid.
which sucks. It was a gorgeous engine before. Well, I think that's it for tonight, Benj. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a good time to stop.
All right. Thanks for watching, folks. We do appreciate it. We'll be back with more rail talk sometime in the near future. So until then, everybody take care.
Yep.